So, some Black Lives Matter protesters in Seattle, Washington, just a few minutes ago actually, were occupying City Hall in Seattle. So, let's take a look. It's quite impressive, all the things that people are being able to accomplish by showing solidarity, getting out there in the streets, and fighting bravely for a more just and fair world. It's very, very exciting to see. So this is inside Seattle City Hall. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Jimmy Durkin's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Ken's got to go. So they're saying, hey, hey, ho, ho, Jenny Durkin's got to go, and that is the currently the mayor of Seattle, who somehow is still holding on to power. And then here's a little video from inside City Hall.
And believe me, I have listened to a lot of dribble from political establishment politicians in this very building. But today, I'm looking forward to hearing all of your voices resonate off of these walls. Across the country, this movement has won incredible victories, taking down racist statues that have stood for over 100 years. Winning the prosecution of the police who are complicit in George Floyd's murder. And let us not forget that we won a retreat from the political and police establishment by winning the East Precinct.
That is pretty awesome. Now under community control.
And all across the country, of course, the epicenter of this movement started in Minneapolis, but people have been watching what we are doing here in Seattle. And so our movement has an important crossroads. And that question is, what do we do and how do we do it? And I think that this is a key question that every movement has had to struggle with across the decades, across the centuries. And so I think that it is really important that we come together to discuss and debate. I think we heard a lot of important community leaders down in Cal Anderson, but we as the movement need to debate and discuss. And I think that many of us are familiar from spending time out at Cal Anderson, and many of you who are maybe occupied, but maybe that's just me dating myself, that we want to have a general assembly. We want to have a conversation about what is next for our movement.
Pretty awesome. Definitely think they got the right idea there. And then here's another one, a little quick video. This is from Alex Garland, a local photojournalist in Seattle. Definitely a really good follow on social media.
Like this. You about to lose your job.
Talking about Durkin. Oh, and that is I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that is the Shama Sawant, the socialist member of the Seattle City Council. We need so many more people like her on the local, state, and national government levels. Frankly, she's amazing. That's awesome. Yeah, Durkin definitely needs to go. She is horrible. She's been running, cover for just the numerous examples of police brutality night after night against peaceful protesters. It looks like leaving City Hall now, it says, and moving on Cherry back to Capitol Hill to, let's see. We're literally seeing a revolution, an uprising, whatever you want to call it, in real time, and the straw that kind of broke the camel's back was the just brutal murder in broad daylight of George Floyd by those Minneapolis police officers. And obviously, you know, communities of color, other marginalized groups have been getting just brutally repressed by the police, the security state in the United States since police were founded. And the only difference now is that it's being extended to other, maybe let's say, more privileged communities. So it's really just kind of galvanized, working class solidarity across, racial and ethnic lines, it seemed like. And you see that, as represented by all the, different folks coming up to these protests, the different people that were, occupying City Hall, the different people out there, in that Capitol Hill free zone at this point, and just really impressive and heartwarming to see what people can really accomplish when they come together and fight for justice. Peace. Much love.